Today we are checking out the Ore Beetles add-on. This is created by SkyQuest. The add-on will cost you 310 Minecraft coins. That's £1.69. This add-on is $2. So far, the community gave this a 4.7 star out of 5. With 42 ratings so far, 88% have been a 5-star. According to the creators, these ore beetles will represent a specific ore, growing them on their back, which can be harvested, giving you even more materials. This is one of those really simplified add-ons that I think Minecraft survival players will really enjoy. Once you have this installed, in a new or pre-existing world, you will be given the Ore Beetles guide. It says, make yourself an ore farm with the help of cute little beetles that you can find underground. So we have a total of 13 different ore beetles. They either represent the overworld or they represent the nether. There are quite a few details inside of this guide just to make it a little bit easier for you. As for spawning, as I did mention, you are able to find these underground in the overworld or inside of the nether. Which type? They always spawn as simple beetles and immediately start looking for ore blocks. Now, it's important to understand, once a simple beetle finds an ore that it likes, it can never be transformed back. So once you have it as, say, a diamond beetle, it will never change. They kind of work in a very similar fashion to armadillos, because if you approach them too fast, they are going to curl up and they cannot be harmed or take damage when they're in this state. These two right here are your simple beetles. The left one will spawn inside of the overworld and this one inside of the nether. And you'll notice they do not have any type of ore on the top of them. So let's go and see how common and how easy they are to find. Now you'll notice that these are inside of a jar. A new recipe has been introduced. You are going to need 7 glass in this formation right here. So let's grab all of this. Open up this. You can just tap here and you can make the jars. The jars can be placed on the ground, and if you do break them, it doesn't actually break the glass. So I want to see how common they are. I finally found one. I did so much exploring, and this is the first one that I found. Now, obviously, you can capture them inside of these. Remember, if they do curl up, you can't harm them. They are a little bit skittish and get a little bit scared of players. Now, of course, he's out wandering to see which ore he can actually transform into. So we'll take him with us. I did just discover another one. I don't think he's actually transformed. He hasn't. So we've got 2 of them captured. I do see one over there. It looks like it's going to transform. He's shaking. There you go. So he actually became the iron ore. So we'll take you. Oh, this is really, really cool. Oh, there's another iron ore. I kind of don't want that one, though. I want, like, a coal or maybe a different kind of ore. I do see... Which one are you? I think you're also going to be... Yes. So he's also an iron beetle. Remember, they cannot transform back. I do see some amethyst down here. So let's see if we can turn one of these into an amethyst beetle. So I let one of mine outside, and as you can see, he is now the amethyst one. That's so awesome. Okay, we need to take these home because over a period of time, you are able to harvest this specific ore. In the guidebook, we do have a quick tips page, and it says, catch a simple beetle before it transforms and release it near the ore block that you want. Beetles despawn just like any other mob. If you want to keep a beetle, make sure you give it a name tag, and they've added a crafting recipe in order to make a name tag. It requires a piece of paper and string, but honestly, I think name tags are pretty easy to come by in Minecraft. So go ahead and open this, and you'll be able to craft the name tag. So I've got the amethyst, and I've got the iron beetle. Now, I would like these two to just make their decision on what they want to pick here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place one here and one here. I'm then going to break this and let it out. He is a little bit scared, not a problem. So are you. I'm just curious to see which type of ore they are going to pick. The first one was really quick, and he decided to pick gold. And yes, you can use the deep slate versions as well. It would have been nice to have like these regular ones for these, let's say the regular stone versions, and then a slightly different color for the deep slate ones. One of the ore beetles has wandered away. Looks like he might transform into an amethyst. He did like the amethyst. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of these. But again, we can't harvest these at the moment because they're not technically fully grown. But we do need to make sure we name tag these. I'm going to summon a whole bunch of these. They're going to select whatever type of ore they wish. And over time, they will grow to a full ore beetle. Now, it's important to understand, if you want to harvest the materials off this, you have to use the right tool. So if it was gold, you would have to use an iron pickaxe. If it was iron, you would have to use stone and above, etc. Now, these can take a little bit of time to fully mature. Let's just wait this out. I'm pretty sure you guys will have better names than I will, but I'm just going to name all of these ore beetle because otherwise they will actually despawn. But you can see here, these are now fully matured. Now, if I wanted to mine this, go over and right click, and you can see here, I've just been given raw gold. It'd be pretty cool if you could use fortune on this. One thing I will say is you can only get one at a time. You cannot do this to the ore beetles if they are inside of a jar, which is kind of sad because it would be great to tap on these and take the ores from them rather than having them run all over your world. But still, it's still a really cool idea and a cool concept. That's one way for me to get diamonds. You could just put them in a small room anyway. What's this one? Copper? That's copper. That lapis? That is lapis. And then which one are you? More gold. So we do have the amethyst. I kind of want to see what they look like. Let's just wait for these ones. Iron one as well. And then... oh, we had a ton of amethyst. If I was to try and harvest this diamond ore from this ore beetle using a wooden pick or a stone pick, it will not work. We have to tap on it with iron. Just be careful because they will wander off and you'll be chasing them all around your world. Just like inside of the overworld, find yourself the ore beetle. This is the simple ore beetle. It is the red version. If you place this down, hopefully it will be attracted to the specific ore that you wanted to. This case, it's going to be a quartz one. Tap on this and we're able to take it home. But this is obviously the ore beetle that you want to get. One that is attracted to ancient debris. Keep these ones safe. And if your ore beetles do take damage, this one in the overworld takes redstone dust, and these ones inside of the nether take glowstone dust. A really simple and easy to use add-on. I would like to see the ability to harvest them once they're inside of jars, but overall, I think the creators did a very good job, and this add-on is reasonably priced.